It's your boy Saint. Welcome to Vanela Gaming. What's up, guys? Thank you for joining me in the stream. We got two viewers currently joining. It's just probably an end of season stream because I was looking for maybe some action before I started streaming, but it seems like our season has definitely come to an end. I hope your season was fun as mine because I did enjoy our season. It was a very close fight between, the main factions, which was I think Desert Eagle versus us, our allies in the Heralds. Shout out to them and mercenaries. We were basically having a close fight until probably up to last week when we secured the World Center for ourselves. And that's how we came about the final blow to the enemy, securing both sides of the World Center inner circle, which is here and right here. So right now there's no official surrender, I believe, from our enemies. That's why we're still on the lookout for any sneak attacks or surprise attacks that may be schemed or planned by the enemy. I hope you guys can hear me. Sorry, did I check the chat? Let me do some shout outs before even starting. How rude of me. So, shout out to those joining the stream. We have Showpawn and Inner. Actually, let me post it on Discord so that everyone has a fair chance in winning the um, the giveaways for tonight for this really chill stream. There's nothing really going on. Like I said, we're probably just gonna summarize the whole entire season. But of course, we're gonna have those giveaways by the end of. I know I didn't give a notice because I was waiting. I was waiting for something to happen in our map so that I could give like advance notice. But I don't want to wait until Sunday because it's basically the last war day today. So basically, objectives like gates can be taken today. Um, what do you call this? Objectives like the World Center or like the capital can be stolen from our guild today. But the enemy hasn't made any motion to um, basically do anything for today, so I just decided to do a surprise stream because um, I think the season is pretty much over and everyone just gave up. Maybe, hopefully, we still see some action, but I doubt it because it's pretty far. Like even if they get the somehow by some miracle get the gate and steal the World Center from us in this war day and the last war day on Sunday, um, they'd still be at a deficit of at least 250 million merits, give or take, maybe like 200 million by that point in time, but still a deficit of a wide gap. Niranjan Roy, welcome, saying, hi bro, long time no rewards. Well, hopefully today's the day you win the rewards, my dude. What's up? How is your map? Rio88 saying hi. Kawai Kai saying congrats to our team H8Z. Thank you so much. Did your team already call call it GG. Let me know because you're in NBH. You could be my spy. Come on, help a brother out. Um, so, just to summarize this season, what do you call this? The strongest APC that I've seen so far in our map, and hope maybe in other maps as well, is the what do you call this one, the new hero. Hold on, what the hell? So it's Spark Fox, and the Walking Dead heroes, which are um, Rick Grimes and Negan. So if you don't have those heroes, I suggest you catch them on the next release, if ever there's another release. I don't know, cause the other what do you call this, SP heroes, which was Emerald, what do you call this, Azure Dart, and the General, something General. This one. One second. There you go. So the latter general, those have been in the pool for like many many seasons now. They're just coming back in and out of the benefits. I believe even now they're here. Let me just check. I thought they were here. I think they were here this week. No, I don't think they removed them. Load expansion. Yeah. Sometimes they're there though. So kaway kay says, kakamax ko pa lang po kay Fox today. Good job. Congratulations. Frontier season started last Monday for Inner. Um, Shout out to you for still battling in the frontier states. You guys probably have it good with no. Do you guys have whale spenders in the frontier states? Private use Mary Jane, shout out to you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Shout out again. That's from the chat. We have Chopon, Inner, Niranjan, Roy, Kawai Kai, Rio 88, and Private use Mary Jane. Thank you so much for joining. Tech Create, of course. Just saying hi right now. Thank you so much for joining the chat, you guys. And we will have a giveaway today for this chill final stream for what do you call this? For the end of the season, January to February of 2024. Like I said, as I was saying earlier, the strongest APC in the map has always been the Spark Fox with the Walking Dead heroes. And just to go over, because those who have been asking me online if I could probably make a video of it, but I can already start discussing it right now in the stream, because I've been getting a lot of line messages of, can you release a video of um, what's good for the reconstructs, and let me share mine. So let's start with Spark Fox. So before I know Kawaii Kai just maxed her Spark Fox, and it's a pretty meta hero right now. They're using it in tandem with other formations like um, Dawn, Raven, um, with mixed with Flash, the Flash, the shooter hero. Sometimes it's mixed with Super Killer and Emerald Rose, or Thunderbolt and Fallen Raven. What do you call this? So it's a pretty meta hero. The new the new release Spark Fox. So most of her skills has no damage. There's really no damage besides the your vehicle's kind of attacking and normal attack damage, but um, her skills are nothing but support. So it's damage reduction right there for her second skill and a buff. So it buffs your squad your APC, and there's regeneration, like there's 75% chance for you to regenerate 120%, and basically remove all debuffs with this one. The fifth skill and its ultimate is all your squads take 40% less damage and then buffs them with 35% skill damage. So this is imbalanced because other supports will have this kind of buff for maybe every other round, or it's just the first 3 rounds, or sometimes there's a percent that it's only cast, but this one is indefinite, like until the end of the round. Basically your APC will take 40% less damage and have that debuff and buff for your entire APC. And if you have two damage dealers like in Rick and Negan, you will benefit a lot from this hero. Raven, Fox, Thunder, yes, Fox Warrant and Mech Pilot. Those are some of the other APC formations that you could have Spark Fox on, according to Kawaii Kai. It says Fox Stardew and Mech with car works good. Hmm, that's one point to try, of course. Currently, I have this set up for my Spark Fox. So the preference for Spark Fox is definitely having um, one of this. So let's see. Defensive attack is one. Basically, it gives you the more damage reduction if you're in the front row. So you see in the front row, a squad takes 10% less damage. You can have that. Another good one is having efficient treatment, because you want your troops to keep healing in the front row, because she's in the front row and she has a healing skill of 75% with 120% healing rate, which now will have more recovery effect by 15%, which is gonna make her more of a tank. Um, other what do you call this? Other The third one, other skills to consider is what do you call this? The You can have the self defense instinct. It's one, or you can have the this one, the endless trial, or killer or magician, because she's a support hero. So any of those three, I think it depends on your play style. These three would be good. Um, but definitely consider this to the endless trial or killer or magician, because it either takes off 30% might and resistance from a random enemy squad. It either makes them weaker or makes them less tanky. So that's a good one. Or just having endless trial, which will provide might and resistance for um, your squad until the end of combat. So either or, You can have any of these three to supplement your hero. For its special skill, I chose Epic Armor Piercer because basically, if the other friendly squads um, in my APC deal damage, um, it further buffs this hero's damage mitigation effect, basically reducing the damage. Um, what do you call this output for the enemy. So that's for if you want a what do you call this an SP skill. But if you don't have an SP skill, I would either recommend this, the what do you call this, the group might. Like I said, she doesn't do any damage, so you want to avoid having those like solo stats. So group stats is definitely recommended if you don't have group might, group tactical might, because she buffs the skills. So that is another point to consider. Or because she's in the front, you can also consider resistance. So either or, if you didn't queue the efficient treatment, you queued like maybe killer magician or um, the defensive attack, then you can buy this in the Doomsday shop, the efficient treatment, and you can basically equip that. That's gonna be much better than the group might. Okay, so that's for Spark Fox. As for the other two damage dealers, which are Rick Grimes, I went for anything that would amplify the damage. So one thing to consider though, if you can roll this is the one that will be the game changer. It's the special skill. So Hourglass is like 100% the preferred rolled skill. If you can roll a violet, which is the epic, I believe, the epic roll of an hourglass, take that over any other gold. If you can roll the gold, that's good. But even just the epic one, the violet one is okay because it's just 10% difference. It will have 40%. If you roll the violet one, it will have 40% chance to skip one turn of prepping. And basically, both Negan and Rick do have prep skills. So those who are asking what prep skills are, it's basically this one. Wait, where is it? Chance. There. One round of prep. So the fifth skill is basically the damage dealing skill that basically has a 100% cast chance for 550 damage to two random squads, which is basically 1100% damage. So that prep skill casts every other round. So that's 2, 4, 6, and 8. But with the skipping, this one, the 50% chance to skip one turn, that means that Rick can do more damage for 2 more additional rounds in the fight. So that means 6 out of 8 rounds he could cast the skill for damage dealing. Okay, so if you could roll that, that's perfect. If not, the other preferences you should consider for Rick is the greed. Greed is definitely one of them, and uh, changing to skill. What was that? The skill damage. This one, tactical conversion. Skill damage is one of them because you want more damage from his fifth and second skill. And you can either choose any of these other um, tertiary skills depending on um, what your preference is. But if you can't roll the hourglass, like I said, make sure this is in the preference. But if it's not there and you queue something else, you can either choose distance strike, which is this one because it's in the second row. It adds damage every time your row is further from the enemy. You can do auto strike, which is 100% damage to any random enemy. You can do that as well because you want to maximize damage because one of your heroes in the squad don't do damage, which is the Spark Fox. So yeah, definitely put that one in, and your preference should look like that. And it goes the same for Negan. So Negan is the same exact thing, you guys. So because they are basically in tandem with each other, you want to maximize what do you call this? Having this hourglass or any of the other two. And for your rolls for your this one, you can either have group might, whichever, skill damage, damage. I think the best ones is damage or skill damage. But if you roll any of this, that's fine as well. But the important skill, like I said, if you can get Violet in both Negan and Rick, that would be perfect. Okay, so I guess that's the hero review for this season. Like I said, that's the strongest APC right now going around. Let's see. Rio said long distance attack. I used that and worked good. That's for the Stardew mech and the Fox and Spark Fox. That's good. Bro, how is. What do you mean? How is come prepared power? What do you mean, bro? For Rio. You said, bro, how is come prepared power? I don't understand. Kent, pogi daw ako. Asan ka dito sa map, pre? Kaso di ako naniniwala. Inner says 750 tickets, 4 Fox, 3 office, and 3 mayor. 2.7k crystals come to 2 group might and 1 HP and auto power gold. Auto power is okay. Reconstruction. What do you mean reconstruction, Rio? You had a question regarding the reconstruct for one of the heroes. Which one? Says, bro, how is come prepared power? Huh? You mean temporary preparedness? This one? In reconstruction, the ability records come prepared. Is there any other? Oh, come prepared. This one. Evasion rate. Okay, so evasion rate. That's different, and it's only this is only gonna apply on the first two rounds. So evasion rate. I believe I know a hero. I think it's Flash or something. The Flash has a dodging effect. Yeah, there you go. So evasion or like a dodging effect, like this one. So like a hero for Flash will probably benefit from that. It basically just lets your squad, which is your if it's in the front row, it has an evasion rate of 15%, meaning there's a 15% chance out of 100, right? There's a 15% chance that it will not get hit by a normal attack or like a skill damage that's incoming. It will like evade it. It will dodge it basically. It won't receive any damage. At least that's how I believe it's worked out to be. So let me just double check and make sure I'm not saying something wrong. Yeah, come prepared. The hero squad gains 15% evasion rate for the first two rounds. Yeah, so basically, out of 100% in the first two rounds, your squad has like 15% dodge rate or evasion rate, which if it's partnered with, I don't know what other heroes have evasion rate. I think Hunk has. Let me just check Hunk. Hunky. Hunk. Oh, there. See, so Hunk, like for this hero Hunk, when the squad takes damage, there's 25% chance to evade and be immune to this damage. 50% chance. Okay, so this one, the 25% chance with the come prepared, it's gonna have on the first two rounds, it's gonna have 35% chance to evade the damage. If that makes sense. So again, it's just a buff. Like the 3 star. Hamad Khan says 700 crystals, all group might and efficient treatment for Fox. Wow! You're so lucky, bro. All group might? Did you have was it the event where you can basically choose a hero and then you can choose group might for it? Was it that event? Or was it just like a random, like you did? Because there's like those bonus events that you pick like four heroes or three. I forgot. I think it was four heroes or three heroes, and then those three heroes have like high percent chance to get three of your chosen skills, which is like you can either group might, resistance, and HP or whatever. Yeah. Ken says, kaisa-isang pogi sa map. Where at? Where at? Let's see it. Let's see it. 1, 2, 8. Ano ba? Nag-surrender na ba ang ano? Nag-surrender na ba ang NBH? Balitaan nyo naman ako. Help a friend. Para nila kami gising ng gising every hour. You know? Grabe, house of noobs. I tried that on my friend's base. No, no. Hero day after, right after recruitment. Got 4.0 I did randomly. Dang! That's super lucky. Rio says, bro, sound up, down. What do you mean, bro, sound up, down? Is there problem with my mic? Um, so summary on our performance for this, let's see, for Eden, for our Eden at least, I actually got a lot of my structures maxed besides maybe half of it. I mean the assault is almost maxed. Um, Guardian is falling behind. Obviously, I did them last, but we did pretty good. I think this season, pretty active. A lot of the players probably died down in activity after last week, but we are at a good point basically in this season. We finished a lot of, so hopefully you guys are finished. If you bought the elite rewards, that you finished your what do you call this? Your quests for this season. See, I still have maybe five more to finish. Finishing all of it is important, so you get like extra rewards for your season. If you didn't get the elite rewards, that's good. If not, well, regular rewards are still better than no rewards. Um, Kawai Kai official, boss, parehas pala tayo nagpapakiramdaman. HHZ and NBH. Yeah, naka-alarm pa rin kami every 30 minutes sa aming alliance. There's somebody always checking. At least every 30 minutes na walang movement ng mga puso. Hamad Khan says, yes, elite quest done. Congrats, bro. If not, you guys still have about 3 days left, right? 3 days? Yeah, 3 days left to finish. It's enough time. Your APCs recharge every 6 hours. Just set an alarm. Make sure you get in the game and use those durability up and finish those quests. Those quests are very helpful in basically completing the rewards challenge. The specialty, I'd probably keep this for next season because this is how I usually start anyway, like with a bunch of immunity and a bunch of what do you call this, processing queue. Oh, I'll probably have to reset either way because I need to develop my land usually in the first week. So we're not, either way, we can wait for the next season. We're not fighting that much, so we reached 150 for this season for leveling our DD specialty. As for research, it's pretty important that every other day you basically change this, what they call this. So those who don't know the technique, the hidden technique, every 2 days you basically stop all of this, and if your honor structures are not high level, this is the important structure to max out almost immediately because it helps you produce more, and time is like very important since you just have like 2 months, and your territory doesn't get any bigger, just one every day. So time is definitely important because you don't want at the end of the season that this is like 10 million, 14 million, you have like resources here that's maybe like 200k and it's not processed. So make sure at least every 2 days you get to process this real quick because you get a ton of rewards on what do you call this, on building up your season research, which is basically this one. Where is it? Season tech. Yeah, and basically if you finish it, this is what's important after finishing it, which is I don't care about the rest of this. This is useless. This one though, you want to have those Eden coins because some of the very important items and skins that have added stats to the heroes or even added skill stats to the hero is important. Season military also providing those 2 extra Eden coins. So if you can max it out, that's good. But 1 is okay. if you're um, still practicing on how to max out your season rewards, I mean your season research, um, you have to basically max out your production plans because it will help you with the production of your materials, and with more production of your materials you'll be able to get this one maxed out, this one, the rare, this one, the higher production of earth elements out of tainted soil, and you will have the 75%. So it's important that on the first, the regular season tech, that you kind of go for this first, the increasing production speed of rare earth, because it will amplify your rare earth production. That way you don't have to spend real money to upgrade your season tech, and by the end, like right now, it's been mine has been max since I think last week. But for those, beginners for doomsday, um, if you're not a fighting base, you know um, and you're not planning to spend anything on rare earth elements, make sure you do the right upgrades and upgrade your processing plant first, and then get all the every at least every set an alarm every 6 hours or 5 hours to change your what do you call this, your your processing elements, so that you basically keep upgrading those important structures and build more on the rare, this one, the rare earth element. Kent says military tech is 14%. That's okay. I mean, next season maybe you'll be able to do better on maxing this out, because it's also an added what do you call this? An added Eden coin. At the end of the season, that's a total of four. Four Eden coins that you will get, and that's with three of those you already get a guaranteed skin. This one. So some of these are really important because it amplifies the skill. But anyway, that's it for now. I guess that's the summary of our Eden and helpful tips for those who are still thinking of playing and not quitting the game. This is for next season in preparation. Because it's helpful, to have other players be mindful of how to get your base strong without really spending too much, because a lot of whale spenders, you want to keep up with some of them, because obviously money is still the name of the game, but you want to do everything you can for your base so that you're not too far behind. Okay, guys. Hamad Khan says, "How's your card game, bro? What card game? This one, card game. The it's annoying. I don't ever get to finish it. Like you literally have to pay something for I think for you to finish it." Ken says, "Thanks, boss. We learned something today. No problem, no problem, and we can share that. In the next Edens to come, there are ongoing tips, every season, because the devs keep adding and adding certain stuff. I didn't even know what a red core was until I met Pirate P. Like literally, I didn't know what this. Where was it? I have to find it. This one, the fucking hit radiation energy. I didn't know what that was for until I met Pirate P. Now I have a lot of catching up to do. And usually those are released in events. Which one? I think I have 13 of those. This one. um, I didn't know the use of that until I met Pirate P this season. So you learn something every day. Right? It's a very complicated game with very complex ways to strengthen your base. Without money, card game is impossible to finish. Yeah, it's impossible. I tried it so many times, man. I haven't finished it once. That's why I don't even try anymore. V321, yes. A lot of us already finished with the challenges for this season. So if you're not done, that means you had some days that you didn't do this, the basic three. You know, you get 150 every day. Doing that every day, you don't even have to finish all of this to max out your rewards quest. So make it a point that when you log in every day, do those basic threes, which is get 5 territories, train on them, and then upgrade one of your structures. That's pretty easy. Like you would be able to knock those out in maybe like 5 minutes. Okay, so I guess that's it, guys. We'll head to our giveaways because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I know we've talked a lot on the end of the season. It's just a chill stream. Thank you guys for coming for the 11 to 12 viewers that we have currently. Thank you for coming, even though it was a surprise stream. Um, let's go ahead and let me open up the randomizer here. 1 second. Okay. All right. Let's start. Let's start the giveaways. You guys can start spamming. It's gonna be. Um, I believe there's 10. Gonna be 10 lucky winners for tonight's stream. So out of the 12 viewers, you guys have a chance to win the gift code. So two of you may not, and I'm sorry if you don't get chosen. But watch, the live chat will get to like 19 in like a minute or so. Go ahead, guys. Spam those IDs. Spam those IDs. And if you have, let me just remind you, if you have won, again, if you have won from a different streamer this week, let me repeat that. If you have won from a different streamer this week, may it be 24E Gaming, Meluge, Rabello Games, any of those LSS streamers, we are given the same bunch of codes, you guys. So please give chance to others if you have already won for this week. And forgive me if you have won, because if you have won, basically the codes will just say error. This commander has already redeemed the codes. So make sure you haven't won anything. If you did win, a helpful tip is if you have several bases, use another base ID, because those don't count as a win if you use those IDs. So if you happen to win from mine, you can use another base if you want to join another streamer in their own giveaways this week. Okay, you guys? So don't feel bad if I don't get to send it, and it's because you probably already won from another streamer. So please forgive me in advance. Alright, I'll give you guys maybe a minute left. A minute left. All right, guys, I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining the gift code giveaway tonight and for joining me in this surprise stream. Like I said, I don't know because I didn't know if our enemies would even attempt anything anymore. So I just wanted to do this final stream to give a recap of our season, and I'm looking forward for the next season. Of course, we'll be able to rest finally. I don't know why NBH doesn't just say we're done so that we can all sleep and we don't have to set alarms every 30 minutes. You know what I mean? But again, that's the last 3 days. The last 3 days of the season. We're making the most of it. Um, Other than that, I'll bid you guys adieu. I'll see you guys maybe in the next season, unless something comes up in our map that I'll do another surprise stream if our enemies try anything exciting. If not, that's it for me. You won't probably see me until the next season. Maybe if there's an exciting event during the downtime of this season, then maybe we can do that stream. Maybe for Oblivion, and if it's like an exciting fight, we can stream it. Other than that, that's 2 weeks of rest. Get your rest, you guys. Make sure to open your game once in a while. Don't let your base die out for the next 2 weeks. For those in the frontier states that just started last Monday, good luck to you guys. I'm hoping you guys have a very exciting, fun-filled, war-filled season. Um, I will see you guys there. Watch out for those what do you call this winners for this stream. The gift codes will be sent out in a few minutes after I end the stream. Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. Good game, well played. And to those in the stream who I played in the map, namely, I believe Kawaii Kai official and Kent. You guys are in my map. Thank you for making this season super fun. Next time maybe we can be allies, or maybe just transfer to my state, and we can be allies forever and ever. And that's it for me, guys. Good game, well played. To everyone who played their hearts out for this season, that's it. GG. Well played. Bye.